Welcome to the final week of my competition to find the F-Word's best local restaurant.
We started with nearly 10,000 nominations, and from these, 18 outstanding restaurants made it through to compete in the F-Word kitchen. Now only 6 remain in the competition.
In tonight's semi-final, 3 great restaurants go head-to-head, and I'll pick just one of them to go through to the grand final on Thursday.
Competing tonight in my first semi-final are my best local Indian restaurant, Lasan, Sweet Mandarin, who won the Chinese trophy, and my best local Argentine restaurant, Santa Maria Del Sur.
3 restaurants, and I've got 3 extreme challenges to test them to the absolute limit.
We haven't slept for the last few days. Getting very, very, very nervous now.
How are you? Oh, very nervous, man, very nervous.
Waiting for you for the answer.
All worthy opponents, but only one can stay in the competition. To see who deserves to go through to the final, I've devised 3 daunting tests.
I've only got an hour to eat. Is that going to be OK?
First up, my team of secret diners film undercover for me, after which I eliminate one of the restaurants. The F-Word secret diners were somewhat let down. Then the competition heats up in the second test as I hit the restaurants with 30 demanding F-Word diners.
2/3 of the dish hasn't been eaten. Christ almighty, come on.
And the third and final challenge, to cook up my flagship 3-star restaurant in London. Who goes home and who makes it through to the final? Tonight, I decide.
They're cooking one dish, the most important dish of their entire lives. Tonight, I'm taking the F-Word on the road because it's the last week of my competition to find the F-Word's best local restaurant.
On tonight's first semi-final, Santa Maria Del Sur, Lasan and Sweet Mandarin, all extraordinary contenders. At Lasan in Birmingham, I sampled some of the most sublime curry I've had outside India.
That's exquisitely presented. Finesse.
But Aktar Islam was cocky and argumentative.
It's got nothing to do with flavour.
Well, I mean, ultimately, it's edible and it will add to it, but it's not the core of it. If you move it away, you're not going to lose anything.
The only thing to match his immense ego was his talent.
I'm looking forward to lifting that trophy.
In contrast, at Santa Maria del Sur, I was bowled over by the warmth and charm of manager Jose.
Jose, good to see you.
from Argentina.
And the passion of head chef Ernesto. And I've tasted some of the best steak I've ever eaten.
They're amazing. I mean, really good.
And Sweet Mandarin in Manchester served up some stunning, authentic Chinese cuisine. It's a fabulous family business run by twin sisters.
Look at this. I love now.
I've got to pick the very best restaurant. How? By setting them all 3 very tough challenges.
For the first test, I've hired a team of food experts to work undercover for me as secret diners.
Good evening. Have a reservation under the name of Duncan?
It's a trick of the restaurant trade I use all the time.
I spend a fortune on secret diners coming to all my restaurants. It's a really good way to see how consistent a restaurant is on a daily basis.
Can I have the slow-cooked lamb?
I'm sending my secret diners to all 3 restaurants who have no idea they're being filmed. I have to find out how the restaurants perform when they're not in the spotlight and their guard is down. Whichever restaurant fails to impress me on this test will be eliminated. First up, Lasan. This stylish urban restaurant prides itself on cutting-edge and contemporary cuisine.
For Birmingham, we were the first restaurant to break away from the mainstream.
When I visited Lasan, I thought the food was fantastic, but the service was slow. I hope my secret diner is taken care of today by the staff.
Oh, thank you.
I've asked Kate Blinman to go undercover today because she's an experienced food editor.
So he sits down, the gentleman, and lets the lady sit down on her own.
There's not many waiters around, so it's quite hard to grab somebody. Or if they are, they're collecting plates.
I've told Kate to act like a very fussy diner with delicate taste buds.
Is it possible to change it? Because it's a bit too hot for me. Sorry.
Could do with a little bit more of a smile on there, not look so miserable.
Oh, thank you.
I made it less spicy. Try that. You don't like the
Oh, thank you.
No, finally. The smile should be at the beginning, not at the end.
It's very sweet of him, actually. He said if I don't like this one, he'll replace it again. So that's really good.
The only thing I could be worried about with Lasan service. That was attentive halfway through, not at the very beginning. It's a little bit fragmented and service needs to gel.
Next up, Sweet Mandarin in Manchester's Northern Quarter.
The express lunch looks like it's really good value.
It's run by twins who are the third generation of women in a Chinese cooking dynasty established by their grandmother. The sisters don't have a clue that they're going to be assessed by my undercover observer. I've hired Cheryl Farmer because she's got nearly 20 years' experience in the food industry, and I've instructed her to order off the menu to see if the chef is willing to be flexible.
Do you do a squid that hasn't got a batter?
Yeah, we can do it without batter.
Without the batter?
Squid with no batter.
Is that possible?
That's fine, yeah.
OK, lovely, thank you. I think that lady's definitely one of the owners, isn't she? Because she's eager to please and anything's possible.
Sauté king prawns.
Oh, yes, please, thank you.
Yeah, food sort of heaped and dumped on a plate. No finesse.
It's nice, but it's just not hot enough. I like my food really piping hot. I'm trying to get her attention, but the waitress has wandered up to her out to buy shots. In fact, the restaurant's been abandoned by our staff, I think.
The one positive part is that it's run by two sisters, and they're great girls. They're warm, they're funny, and they're charismatic, but must have been an off day. When a restaurant's family-run, then it needs to feel family-run. They need to be a lot more friendlier.
So, will Santa Maria del Sur do any better? Opened 5 years ago, Santa Maria is vibrant and lively. The restaurant radiates warmth and friendliness. My secret diner is on the way, and the fun-loving brigade from Battersea
Buenas noches.
have no idea.
I've only got an hour to eat. Is that OK? Is that going to be OK?
Rob Allison regularly works on best-selling recipe books.
It's a bit light in here, really. A bit lighter than I actually prefer. I'd say that the filling could do with a bit of seasoning, but pastry is spot on, though. Absolutely spot on. Literally, we're just halfway through our starters, and they've just started lighting the candles. And I think the light, is that the lights going down? Yeah, the lights going down a little bit.
If you're open at 6:30, then you have to be ready at 6:15. So the minute that first customer walks through, everything's there. Candles are there, music's there, atmosphere, smell of the grill's there.
I think for my main course, I'm going to go vegetarian, I'm afraid. I'm going to go with the mushrooms.
I've asked Rob to be deliberately indecisive to see how the team cope.
You know what? I'm going to be really annoying. I've just seen my friend's steak. I really want a steak. Is that OK? You're an absolute delight. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. They have dealt with that impeccably. I would have actually probably kicked my own head in had I done that.
Slightly slow start, picked up in the middle, and then when he changed his mind about the dish, they really warmed to him in a big way. So, yeah, great comeback.
So, it's time to eliminate one of the restaurants. My decision is based on everything I've seen and learned so far, including hours of invaluable undercover evidence. No one has any idea I've been spying on them, but I have told them that one restaurant is about to be knocked out of the competition.
You know when you're on a roller coaster and it's just reached the top and it's just stops for a second, doesn't it? And it's that feeling, and it's been going on for about a week now, so I do want the ride to carry on.
We haven't slept for the last few days, just being very nervous, waiting for today.
It's important result for my life, for my restaurant, for Cynthia as well, for everyone, you know.
Santa Maria Del Sur, buenas tardes.
Hi, Jose, it's Gordon.
How are you? Oh, very nervous, man, very nervous. Waiting for you for the answer. Now, the secret of any good local restaurant is
Attentive service, good food.
recently, okay, we've had the F-word secret
Diners in the Santa Maria restaurant.
on the feedback and the insight to what the F-word secret diners.
Gave me, in terms of their experience,
Yes? Santa
Maria.
Oh my God. Congratulations.
Really well done.
Well done.
It's great. Something amazing for me, my boss, Cynthia, my little one, everyone is happy today. I think it's one of the most important moments for my life.
Santa Maria have done amazingly well, and now they have a chance to win a place in the final.
Oh my God.
Gracias.
Who will also be joining Santa Maria in the final stage of the competition? Lasan from Birmingham.
Good afternoon, Lasan. Jabba speaking. How may I help you?
Hello, Sweet Mandarin.
Or Sweet Mandarin from Manchester. Congratulations. Well done.
Welcome back. It's the semi-final of my best local restaurant competition, and 3 teams are fighting for a place in the final. Only 1 will go through.
So far in tonight's first semi-final, my best local Indian, Chinese and Argentinian restaurants have been put to the test.
Good evening. Have a reservation?
I sent in a team of secret diners to investigate the contenders.
There's not many waiters around, so it's quite hard to grab somebody.
And Santa Maria passed with flying colours. They're still in the running. Congratulations.
Really well done.
But now, I have to eliminate one of the remaining 2 restaurants. Who will be going out of the competition? Lasan or Sweet Mandarin?
Every call, I think everyone's just going to be looking at the phone.
Today is very important for us. It really is the make or break.
Good afternoon, Lasan. Jabba speaking. How may I help you?
Hello, Sweet Mandarin.
We've had secret diners in the dining room at Lasan. I've had the F-word secret diners eating a Sweet Mandarin recently. I've learned a hell of a lot, and I've seen some fascinating things. The feedback's been extraordinary. The value of the set lunch menu is amazing. Whilst I like your confidence, there's a cockiness that
has to be contained.
So, the name of the game is consistency, and that has to be
So apparent across the board. Sweet Mandarin.
I'm really sorry. The F-word secret
Diners were somewhat let down.
The food
Wasn't up to scratch.
there was also complaints in terms of
Service being uninterested.
so I'm really sorry.
Thank you, ladies.
Of course we're disappointed because we've gone so far into the competition. You win and lose in life, don't you? We are a winner because we have won the best Chinese restaurant. Do you know what I mean?
Lasan,
Really good.
fantastic work, great feedback from the secret diners, incredibly
Happy, very consistent.
congratulations. Well done. Well done.
I absolutely lost for words because I've never experienced anything like this. It's just absolutely amazing. I mean, the feeling is definitely there. And I mean, obviously, with reference to my cocky nature, it's just the way it is.
So I've chosen Santa Maria from South London to fight it out with Lasan from Birmingham. To be worthy of a place in the final, they have to survive 2 more challenges. First, I've asked 30 F-word diners to test Lasan and Santa Maria to breaking point. And I'm going to judge both restaurants' performance more critically than ever before. We're going to have lunch at Lasan and then dinner at Santa Maria.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Really good to see you. You're going to be my eyes and ears across the whole dining room. Your experience is going to help me judge which restaurants go through to the final of the F-word's best local restaurant.
With Lasan under intense pressure, I'm going to watch like a hawk. Front of house and behind the scenes in the kitchen.
I'm expecting to wow everyone, dazzle and delight, and I'm, confident we'll do well because it's our own kitchen and something that we work in every day, and it's food that we do all the time. So nothing's alien to us. So I think it'll be good.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Ladies, how are you? Well?
I'm very well, Chef. How are you?
Yeah, very well indeed, thank you. Good to see you. Right,
Good to see you too.
this is it. Real pressure. You performed brilliantly in the F-word restaurant. Now I want to see what you like in your own restaurant under immense pressure. 2 hours, 2 courses, 30 diners. Yes, it's not just the food, the service. Have you got what it takes to get into the final? Yeah, this today, okay, will help me judge you guys under pressure. I'll be upstairs, downstairs, in and out, in and out. Good luck. Thank you. 2 hours, starting from now. Off you go, guys, yes?
I know this is every restaurant's worst nightmare. 30 diners arriving all at once. But I need to test the team to the limit. If Aktar and his staff support each other today, it should run like clockwork. But I can tell straight away that the ordering system is far too complicated.
So each waiter takes an order, then puts it in the computer.
Just forwards you back to Taj, who will enter the order and...
So that's very difficult, that, isn't it? Because if he's entering the computer and they're taking the order, if he makes a mistake, then it's already going to 2 different people before it gets to the kitchen.
The orders taken by the waiters are given to the maitre d', who puts them into the computer in the dining room upstairs. Then they're supposed to be printed out in the kitchen, which is downstairs.
Okay, gentlemen, here it goes. You've got 1 lemon sole, 1 Afghani lamb. Get the lamb in straight away, please. Lemon sole, hold that back for a second. We've got 2 courses missing on table 11's order.
Complicated ordering system. They take the order, then it goes into another waiter's hand, and then it goes to the computer. You just said there's 2 courses missing. Why doesn't one waiter take an order, come to the computer, complete it without passing it on to somebody else?
The reason why, the ordering system, we've got quite an old system.
Just to make your life easier, that's what I'm just asking.
No,
From a chef's point of view. If I don't feel comfortable, I come down and ask you, and I want to know your reason, that's all.
Of course, no, cool.
With 30 customers to look after at the same time, Aktar's ordering system can't cope, and my diners are now eating different courses.
It looks bad for customers eating their main course when other customers haven't had their starter.
For me, it's like a regular a la carte operation.
So it's not all a la carte, so don't bullshit me that way. What I'm trying to say is that if I'm sat here and I'm waiting for my starter, and I'm still waiting for my starter, and then the next table's main course has come, I'm going to feel a little bit pissed off. That's what I'm trying to tell you. OK, don't waffle me.
Yes.
Thank you.
And the waiting times are just far too long.
How long have you been waiting for your main courses? You only shared a starter.
Yeah.
How long have you been waiting for the main courses, roughly?
Quite a while. 20 minutes, is it?
Yeah? Yeah, I've got it down as 35 minutes.
Oh, wow.
But 35 minutes is far too long. OK, thank you. How long for their main course, please? I think the customer needs to know.
After 16 main course, how much longer? Can you give me a time?
16?
Yeah.
That's toward the end. You want that first?
Give me a time first on that.
That could be 8 to 10 minutes at least.
10 minutes.
At least.
Aktar, he's got to get a grip, get hold of the reins and really sort of start pushing this food out. But, you know, kitchens just don't run normally. They need generating. You've got to push them all the time. So there's a customer sat upstairs, minus the main course, which is not good enough.
When Aktar's food does make it to my diners, they think it's absolutely delicious.
So I had the sea bass, really good. No complaints, fantastic.
A lot of really powerful flavours going on, so it's good.
But the curry isn't to everyone's taste.
Did the customer say anything when we clear this away?
Customers are finding the sauce a bit too much sometimes.
Okay. Is anyone telling the chef?
I think the chef sees that as a signature dish, so he feels he needs to have quite a lot of sauce.
Oh, I know it's a signature dish, but it doesn't stop him from making it less spicy, does it?
It doesn't, no.
It's like everyone's scared to tell the chef what's happening. Does anyone give constructive feedback to the chef downstairs or not? No? If this was my restaurant, OK, I'd be deeply concerned that food like that is coming back. Why is that not eaten, and why is all the sauce still there? Is there an issue? Customer not happy? Surely you'd want to know.
Yes.
That's all, and this is a signature dish. Sure. This is something that means a lot to the restaurant, yet no one's saying anything.
If the waiters can't give Aktar honest feedback on his dishes, that's a serious problem.
Aktar, it's Gordon.
Sorry, chef?
Have a quick taste of the Mugmani sauce. They're saying it's a little bit too spicy.
OK, chef, with the reference to the Mugni, you've got to find out balance. Because if you leave it...
It's a nightmare, this.
Then once again, it's not what it is. We serve it a lot milder than...
Fucking hell. I appreciate that. There's only 2 tables. That's all just a touch of yoghurt, but there's another table that have been cleared and 2/3 of the dish hasn't been eaten, so 2 + 2 is 4. There's only 30 of my diners here. It's not as if there's 120 people sat up here.
The food in the restaurant was excellent, so on that basis, I think I'd definitely come back and give it another try.
So, my 30 diners definitely enjoyed their lunch, but there is room for improvement.
Right. Well done. I tasted every dish. I thought the food was outstanding.
How'd you find the Mugni, chef?
I thought the food was outstanding. Absolutely delicious.
You're gonna forget
Doesn't
about
need...
the masala?
Can I finish?
Sorry. Sorry.
However, when customers don't finish 2/3 of their plate, I think you should see what's going on. I don't think food should just be washed down to the bin and plates stuck in the dishwasher. I think that should come back down to the kitchen because that gives you feedback. We started off good in the kitchen, but upstairs was somewhat, at many stages, embarrassing. The service was erratic, orders been taken, main course had been missed off. I'm looking for a restaurant to win the F Word's best local restaurant on an overall experience. I thought the food was delicious. I thought the service was mediocre.
Right now, you know, obviously a bit disappointed that, you know, we didn't, you know, delight Chef Ramsay on all points of the dining experience. Could have been better, but, you know, the fact is, you know, we've made it so far, and he did say he's got something up his sleeve for the next challenge, so I'm looking forward to that now.
Next stop, dinner at the Argentine Grill House in South London. When I first visited Santa Maria, they served me some of the best steak I've ever had. So I hope, even under pressure from my 30 F-word diners...
Round 2, here we go.
They're going to maintain their excellent standards.
And yes, really nervous tonight. Diners are coming really soon.
I'm always trying to relax him because he's nervous.
Hola. Hi. How are you? You all right? Fine, thank you.
This is going to be a big test on them tonight. 30 diners arriving all at the same time. Will they manage on the grill? Will they manage on the service? Will it be fast, slow? I want to see what they're like with me watching them in their own environment. Good to see you guys. Yeah. And first of all, congratulations. Really well done. Now is where it really is going to be immense pressure. Now, real diners in your restaurant, yeah, that really know their food. So I want to see it running under immense pressure like a normal, fully booked restaurant, yeah? Make sure that everything you send out the kitchen, you're 100% happy with, because they are critical, OK? 2 hours, start from now. Good luck, off you go.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Thank you.
And remember, it's not a race, huh?
Not a race,
okay.
Quality is the best.
Who's cooking in the kitchen now? Just 2 of you?
Just 2 today. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
OK, we have got the first table, table number 3. 1 morron asado, 1 filet medium rare, 1 ribeye medium rare, and 2 tuna steaks.
Santa Maria are quick off the mark, but their starters are all going out at once.
1 and 5.
They need to stagger the orders and pace themselves.
You normally send the starters that quickly? You don't wait till your steaks are on first before you send the starter, or you just send the starters straight away?
Just the starter.
OK. Because they're quite thick, those filet.
Yes.
Yes. Aren't they? Quite thick.
Yes.
They've only been here literally 50 minutes. First order taken within 5 minutes. Already the food's coming out. Good start, very good start. My big worry, if Ernesto gets 30 different steaks on that grill going away at all the same time, different temperatures, rare, medium well, that's going to be a big test for him in about 45 minutes' time. I hope he doesn't crack.
So far, my diners are having a lovely time.
Just from sort of the first moment we walked in, really, really friendly staff. The waiters came over, introduced themselves, they've chatted to us, they've, you know, had a bit of a laugh with us.
But having served the starters simultaneously, Ernesto's now under pressure to have 30 main courses ready at exactly the same time as well.
How's table number 1, Ernesto? Table number 1, after table number 5, please.
Tuna's ready on that table there?
Yes.
Surely main course you serve at the same time. They're not eating, that's all. They're leaving it to go cold.
Sorry for the slightly delay, guys. It's coming the steak right now.
No problem.
Hopefully we will make it up with the steak.
OK, no problem.
So it's not... Oh, here they come now. It's
coming there.
Yeah, fine. OK, good.
The only thing is when you have all the people asking at the same time.
Oh, I know. No. That's what I said.
You must be. You must know.
Don't send the starters so quickly. So
exactly.
There's not such a long gap between the main course and the starter.
Yeah, that's a thank you. That's a good point to speak afterwards. Let me speak with the guys.
There's an atmosphere that's high and it's electric, which is great. Sounds brilliant. But they just shouldn't rush food out there. Take their time. Pace yourself a little bit more.
The starter came very quickly, within a few moments. Following that, after 5-10 minutes, the main course. It's all very, very fast. It's as if they want to turn the tables for another 30 people.
That's really good.
That literally melts, doesn't it?
Yeah, that is awesome.
We've all been here just over an hour, and already the last orders have been cooked.
It's the last one. Yes, it's the last one. Medium rare, medium rare. Tan taran taran, tararara, tan taran taran. Super cubano.
The team have worked so well together that they've finished with 40 minutes left on the clock.
It was really, really good, very enjoyable, good taste.
It was perfect and absolutely melted in your mouth. It's probably the best steak I've ever tasted, actually.
I had fillet steak as my main course, which was absolutely superb. I can't fault it at all.
OK. Right. First of all, well done. I thought you handled it very well. I thought the food, looked and tasted immaculate. I thought the service was very friendly and very charming, yeah? If there's one criticism tonight, it's not a race. You finished with just over 40 minutes left. There's only 30 customers in there, not 130 customers, and every table, yeah, is a value table. They're here for an experience, the overall package. Don't rush. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Job well done. Good night.
Thank you. Thank you.
We tried to make a great job tonight with love, with passion. Tried to make wonderful food tonight.
Santa Maria Grill is going to be a tough one to beat because there's a whole package there and it's done to perfection. Watching Ernesto work on that grill, I mean, it's amazing. I mean, talk about multitask. It's like an octopus with, like, 10 arms. And more importantly, above everything they touch is about passion.
We've had a day of extraordinary dining at 2 incredible restaurants, but one of them will be eliminated.
The biggest test is still in front of them. Who's going through the final right now? I haven't got a clue. Welcome back to the F Word. Lasan and Santa Maria are fighting out for a place in the final.
Tonight, 2 semi-finalists have already faced 2 daunting tests. Under pressure in their own restaurants, I'm seeing their true colours.
No fuck-ups today. Go.
At Lasan, 29-year-old Aktar has proved fearless in the kitchen.
1 lemon sole, 1 Afghani lamb. Get the lamb in straight away, please. Lemon sole, hold that back for a second.
He pushes culinary boundaries, and Lasan's original distinctive menu reflects his passion for innovation.
I thought the food was outstanding.
But he risks overcomplicating the food.
You're trying too hard.
He has an extraordinary potential, but he won't listen to advice, even from me.
If I don't feel comfortable, I come down and ask you, and I want to know your reason, that's all.
So he misses out on vital feedback. At Santa Maria, Ernesto La Brava is a master of his charcoal grill.
Okay, we have got the first table number 3.
He times each steak to perfection, and that takes talent.
Above everything they touch is about passion.
But I'm worried that the menu and Ernesto's repertoire is a bit limited. He cooks sublimely within his comfort zone, and I'm already impressed. But to earn a place in the final, he has to dazzle me. Now, both restaurants face the ultimate challenge. Here, at my own flagship restaurant, Royal Hospital Road in London. Aktar and Ernesto must create and serve exquisite cuisine worthy of a place on the menu at my 3 Michelin star restaurant.
They're cooking one dish, the most important dish of their entire lives.
And with that one dish, they've got one final chance to prove themselves.
I am very, very nervous to cook in this restaurant because it's the restaurant of one of the best chefs in the world.
Cooking at Chef Ramsay's restaurant, 3 Michelin star, is something that I've always aspired to. You know, never mind 3, 1 would do for me, and I'm cooking in the 3 Michelin star kitchen today.
I've worked for over 10 years to build Royal Hospital Road's reputation, and tonight, I'm putting it on the line. I've invited some highly distinguished guests, including Angela Hartnett, one of the only female chefs in Britain ever to be awarded a Michelin star.
It's a huge challenge for these guys to be cooking in this 3-star restaurant, and then they've got Gordon bearing down on them, so they're probably having a nervous breakdown as we speak. But, you know, hey-ho, we're looking forward to some food, hopefully. Let's see if we get some. But, yeah, I wouldn't wish it on anyone.
Welcome to Royal Hospital Road. Good to see you guys. This is it. On the back of today's performance, one of you will be going through to the final. First time in 10 years I've ever handed my restaurant over to any chef. This is my baby. 3 Michelin stars. Everything I've ever worked for in 25 years is inside this restaurant. It's got to be absolutely perfect. This is the climax. One of you is going through to the final. Good luck. Off you go. Thank you, sir.
The teams are working in one of the most well-equipped kitchens in Britain, with the finest ingredients money can buy. I've challenged both chefs to create one dish using the best quality English lamb which I provided. It's incredibly flavoursome, but a challenging meat to cook perfectly.
I'd order 2 covers away, table 6. Ernesto?
Yeah, chef.
Yeah, 2 lamb kebabs.
Yeah, chef.
Thank you. Cynthia, you can respond as well, please.
Yes, chef.
4 covers away, table 1. 4 loin of lamb. Hello?
Yes, chef.
Thank you. Oh, my God. Come on, guys.
For his dish tonight, Aktar has raised the bar yet again. He's serving a roast smoked loin of lamb on cauliflower and potato with a caramelised onion and saffron gravy. It's incredibly ambitious, with 44 ingredients. The most complicated dish currently on my menu here has only 19. Aktar has marinated the loin of lamb overnight in traditional Indian spices. He smokes the meat with charcoal before searing it, then bakes it for 6 to 8 minutes. Aktar blanches the cauliflower and potato base and fries it with herbs and spices, and then serves his dish with an onion and saffron gravy. If Aktar doesn't blend the spices with perfect precision, he'll ruin the entire dish. To pull this off requires a level of skill near genius.
Ultimately, every competition has winners and losers. It's just that up till now, I've never tasted what it feels like to be the loser. Done. Come on. We've always said, you know, there's only one place for us, and that is winning it. We didn't say, we're happy.
Can you hold this for me, please?
Be careful. Use a ladle because you're going to burn my hands.
So the idea behind the dish was what?
We've got Rajasthani-style marinades, which is smoked with then cloves, and then we've got a Mughal-style gravy. They introduced the use of cashew nut and caramelised onion, and that's served with potatoes and cauliflower, which is cooked in a North Indian Punjabi style with the fresh fenugreek.
Fenugreek and saffron for the potatoes and cauliflower?
No, the saffron's actually in the gravy.
In the gravy?
Yeah, that's right.
The dish is a little bit too complicated. It's adventurous, again. I just hope this time it doesn't come back to bite them on the arse. Very nice, that looks lovely. Go, please, let's go.
It's very spicy.
It's spicy.
This is nice, it's tasty. Yeah, I mean, Aktar's cooking is through Michelin star standard anyway, so it's only fitting that they're in this kitchen to cook this wonderful meal.
In stark contrast to Aktar's dish, Ernesto has chosen to work with just a handful of flavours.
I am living the dream. I'm so happy today. If we win, that should be something incredible for my life.
It's a simple dish, lamb kebab, with a potato salad and mint chutney. Ernesto marinates his cubed loin of lamb in smoked paprika, cumin, coriander and garlic. And then he threads it onto fresh sticks of rosemary with red pepper and onion. He mixes purple and baby new potatoes with a dressing of olive oil, lemon juice and creme fraiche, and adds sliced radishes and herbs. The chutney is a simple mix of ginger, chilli and mint. Ernesto griddles his kebab until it's charred on the outside. This is definitely the first time a kebab has been served at Royal Hospital Road. It's something I'd expect to see on a menu at Santa Maria, but today I'm looking for a dish worthy of a 3 Michelin star restaurant.
OK, talk me through the dish, because it sounds a bit plain Jane, doesn't it, in terms of boring?
Yes.
Kebab, but it's not just an average kebab, it's a special kebab.
A special kebab with the rosemary stick, something natural.
And what does the rosemary do inside that lamb?
Rosemary is amazing. I think rosemary lamb is the best combination of flavors.
So you've got mint in the marinade and rosemary running through the lamb?
Yes.
So you think the simplicity...
The simplicity is the best point.
Yeah, and the grill will be the overcomplicated...
Yes, overcomplicated. We need to find things easy to make.
Right.
Yes, put, boom, plate ready, out, next table. And I think that is... keep dancing, you know.
Today's about raising the bar and taking a dish to a different level to make it absolutely exceptional. Has he got the aspirations to go higher, or is he going to just stay in that mainstream grill? Good. That looks very simple, but it looks incredibly delicious.
Simple,
yeah? Go, please, table 5. Let's go. Thank you. Well done. Now 4 more away.
Gracias, thank you.
Quite strong on garlic side, you know?
That's lovely, that. The sauce is delicious.
If you ask a football player where he would like to play, they will say Wembley. If you ask someone to cook, they will say Gordon Ramsay kitchen. This is the cathedral of cooking, so I think they are very nervous, but I think they will do it okay.
What you get from Santa Maria is passion through and through. There's no egos. Do you know, it's about them as a team, not about one individual. And I think more than anything, this guy cooks from the heart. Santa Maria has all connected, bonded, and it shows. And yet these two here, there's no teamwork, there's no support there.
You donkey, I told you to put a fresh 2 on that was overcooked.
Are you two okay?
We're fine, Chef, we're fine.
Because it's not looking like the most dynamic team together.
We're singing off the same hymn sheet.
Do you know, it's like they couldn't be any further apart. That's how mistakes come in.
Is that a bit hot for you, Chef?
What do you mean, is that a bit hot for me? I just tasted it. I thought it was delicious. But you've got this fucking thing that I think you're quite a talented guy. Unfortunately, your cockiness rides over your talent. You just turned around and looked at me and said, is that a bit too hot for you?
Not in that way, no.
Oh, OK, well, why am I supposed to take it? You're not here to blow smoke up my arse. And secondly, more importantly, I thought the dish was delicious.
Thank you.
But before you ram it down my throat, it's just nice to back off a little bit and show a little bit of humility.
I just thought...
No, fine.
I'm allowed to have...
I'm not stopping you from allowing your thoughts, but there's a difference between thinking and ramming down someone's throat.
I just thought, Chef, that you found it quite uncomfortable. What I was trying to say at that point was it too hot?
Absolutely fine.
It will, once the cream goes into
that
it...
That I get. I want to taste the base before you finished it, so I can see it through different stages. Seeing how clever it is to get from that to the final dish.
Yes, Chef.
That's all. Let the food do the talking. Pipe down a little bit and put that big mouth, big boy attitude into your food. That will get you through to the final. How long for the last 2, please?
We're plating up now, Chef.
OK, great. Well done. Good.
So service is over, and it's time to discover the truth of my distinguished guests.
In terms of the curry dish today, cooked by Lasan, how was that for you?
I find extraordinary dish, which is produced. And the taste and texture, saffron sauce, beautifully blended, superb dish, well presented, well garnished, and I loved it.
With this dish, I think Aktar's done it. It is in the final for definite, in my view at least.
Talk to me about the lamb kebab. How was that?
It was perfect.
Particularly the sauce.
Yes, in terms of the lamb kebab and the lamb curry, which one do you prefer?
The lamb kebab.
The lamb kebab.
Yeah.
Fascinating, sir.
Yeah,
lamb kebab or lamb curry?
Lamb kebab.
Lamb kebab.
Absolutely.
I think they've really done it. I think this plate is the winning plate.
Were you happy with that?
Very happy, Chef.
Yeah? Good. Time was great. Food tasted great. What was more impressive than anything is how the teamwork shone. Well done.
Thank you, Chef. Thank you. I am 100% happy in this great place. This amazing restaurant is a dream. I am very, very happy. Everything was amazing. Very, very good.
How was that for you?
It wasn't... I wouldn't say it was the best service of my life.
Were you happy with the dish?
Yes, I was totally happy.
What's going on with the teamwork? What happened there?
The teamwork's there. I mean, the way we communicate, because obviously there is the issue with the language barrier, so on and so forth. So it's quite simply just blunt instructions. Can you follow this, follow that?
I want you to do so well.
I know that, Chef. I know you've put so much into this, and you know, throughout the whole process, you've been so supportive, and you know, everything you've said, I have taken on board.
Right. Well done.
Some people may look at me and think I'm cocky, I'm arrogant, I'm unapproachable. I mean, Chef's obviously got that impression of me, but I'm not like that at all. It's just throughout the years, we've always been knocked for our approach by people within our industry for, you know, pushing the barrier, not being, just, you know, go with the flow of what's available, what's out there, and taking the easier approach. And I guess it's a defense mechanism that we've built up. I'm not here to offend anyone. I didn't want to offend Chef, but this does mean a lot to me. The fact that I was able to cook in the kitchen today, have my menu item on Chef's menu card, you know, that has overwhelmed me. And you know, I'm not a very emotional person, but as you can, you know, this has been very tough for me today, and I didn't want it to end up this way.
Only one restaurant can go through to my grand final, and tonight, who stays and who goes is my decision.
Right now, I'm facing an impossible task. Honestly, who's got the edge? I don't know right now.
Welcome back to Royal Hospital Road. I'm about to choose one restaurant to go through to the grand final of my competition. Will it be Santa Maria Del Sur or Lasan? In very different ways, they are both exceptional restaurants. Before I make my choice, I'm going to taste the dishes cooked here tonight by Ernesto and Aktar.
Right, Santa Maria, lamb kebab. Doesn't sound the most glamorous, but it looks fantastic. A nice potato salad, purple potatoes, and waxy new potatoes. So with a mint chutney. Wow. The mint chutney is made with rice wine vinegar, jalapeno pepper. Really nice and vibrant, and sort of wakes up that lamb. I was a little bit worried when I first saw the dish in terms of the simplicity factor, but delicious. In terms of taste, lovely warm potato salad, stunning kebab, and the most amazing mint chutney. Yeah, brilliant. That was it. Close your eyes and wow, this is heaven. Absolutely delicious. Lasan, presentation, quite fiddly, yet you'd expect that from Aktar. Wow, absolutely phenomenal. Anyone can cook lamb like that, but not anyone can make a gravy as delicious as that. You taste it, and it blows your mind away. I mean, it's just phenomenal. I mean, absolutely delicious. Talented, talented cook, without a shadow of doubt. Unfortunately, the biggest problem is himself. And I'm faced with a tough, tough choice. Lasan, they hit the heights, but boy, do they come down, crashing big time. But the food up there is extraordinary when it gets there. Santa Maria, consistently good every day, haven't put a foot out of place yet. This is a very tough call.
So, it's the moment of truth. Two outstanding restaurants, but only one can win a place in the grand final.
OK. First of all, to all of you, yeah, seriously well done. I really mean that. Really well done. Absolutely phenomenal, OK? Santa Maria, I love the passion. Absolutely love it. And it's a breath of fresh air to see not just the chefs, but the service at such an exciting level. Everything you touch is about passion, and it shows across the board. Those 20 main courses were phenomenal. The mint sauce was exceptional. The texture of the lamb, yeah, absolutely delicious. You weren't even working on charcoal, and you still managed to put that flavour in it. Really well done. Weaknesses? Got slightly nervous when I saw just 3 things on the plate. Could you put something else on there in terms of a grilled vegetable or a salad? Could you push the boundary out even further? I gave you the perfect opportunity today to really show off. I thought the dish was outstanding.
Thank you, Chef.
You delivered. Could you have done any more? Who knows? Lasan, the first minute I walked into that restaurant, I was excited and blown away by the level of ambition. You're pushing the boundaries out like no other restaurants within your category. Unique flavour. I mean, very unique flavour. And you don't really expect to find that little bit of magic there. It's like, wow, give me more of that. Lows, When you get excited about reaching the top, it can't be done individually. It has to be done with a team. That's not one in the kitchen, one in the dining room. That is everybody. You have to take everybody to where you want to go. Now, there's only one restaurant that's going through to the final. This has been the toughest decision so far, let me tell you that. And I really mean that. The restaurant that's going through to the final is Lasan. Now, let the food do the talking, okay? That dish was unique. Really well done.
Thank you.
Okay? And I can't wait to see how you perform in the final.
I won't disappoint, Chef.
You and your team, yeah?
Yes, Chef.
Well done.
Thank
really
you.
well done. Congratulations. And you, come here, you. Well done. Absolutely brilliant.
Thank you.
That was a difficult decision for me, and you are one talented chef. Never forget that.
It is a bit of a shock, still is a bit of a shock, and I'm still sinking in, so on to the final and beyond, yeah. Just looking forward to getting back and celebrating with the team.
I don't see him this emotional.
Both restaurants produced food worthy of Royal Hospital Road tonight. I'm very proud of them, but ultimately, I saw real flashes of genius in the dishes Aktar created. Lasan has the potential to be one of the great Indian restaurants, and Aktar thoroughly deserves his place in the final.
I think everyone will tell you I've been quite horrible to be around, because this means a hell of a lot. And a dream come true doesn't sum up what this means to me.